Another interesting thing about water is that it's almost everywhere. Right here behind me, this fence is made from wood, which used to contain a lot of water. There's still water in this wood because wood is organic, which I feel I forget a lot. As you can see also in this table, it's of course old and it's dried out, but there's still some water in there. H2O. It's in almost everything that we eat. Every food that we eat contains some amount of water. There's some that contain significantly less. Chips have almost none, and a lot of dry, hard things, of course, don't have that much water. But every food that we eat, and especially foods that are seen as superfoods, vegetables, like spinach and broccoli and all that stuff, it has a significantly, also something like a very big amount of water, a lot of water, and all these superfoods that we eat. And it got me thinking about how important water is, because I feel it's very easy to just be dehydrated, and if you have a headache, water will help. If you're feeling sick, just drink water. If you're hungover, just drink water, and it will help. And just like all that, and I really got them in my head, and it really got me to think about where water is, where water isn't. And when I thought about where water isn't, and I couldn't really give an answer. Water is inside of us, water is all around us as well. In the air right now, depends on how humid it is right now, not too humid, but still, there's a significant amount of water in the air that I breathe. I'm breathing in oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, but mostly that, but there's also some water in that, which I just think is fascinating. And also all the cleaning products we use also contain water. For example, right here, Ulquotsfree. It's of course to kill a bunch of, to kill all these little pesky grasses that are growing. But it contains water. I looked at the ingredients and it does contain water in it, because everything that we interact with contains water. And it always surprises me. Everything that is wet is with water. It has water in it. And everything around me right now, because it's just recently rained, has water in, around, and on it. Well, in some cases not for this metal, but it's still, it's still water. Because water is everywhere. Water is everywhere. And really, that thought of how important water is really just blew my mind. And that's why I'd love to share it with you. And I also like to challenge you, actually, to really think about, actively think when you're doing something, interacting with somebody or something, how is water affecting what you do? How does water involved, and where does water come from? And it's really easy to disassociate yourself from the water that you drink. That's into the reality that it's connected with the entire earth, because there's only so much water on earth, and it's never gotten more, and there's never become less at all. The exact same amount of water has always been on the planet's surface, and it always will be, unless we take a lot of it with us in space. But as I said earlier, it was our ancestors that were drinking the same water, peeing out the water. It was dinosaurs that were drinking the same water. And it was the microscopic life that was living in that water before, millions of years before any of us ever existed. Just like any other organic material or just material on the earth, it's always been the same shit that's just been jumbled around by tectonic plates and whatnot. So yeah, that's basically it. I'd love to say, just I could take the easy route and just talk about music, but I thought I'd share my technical passion for water.